Hello, my friends. What have I been doing? Well, I've been playing Arma. Well, technically, Arma Exile. Well, technically, Tanoa, the mod for Arma 3. And it's a bloody good game. If you've never played it and you've only ever seen the footage, I'm going to help you out here and show you how to basically get started. So, let's do it.
He said, I got the one for you. Follow me.
Now, I'm going to start off with one of the easiest things you can do in Arma 3, Tanoa. And that is a gear crate. Gear crates, there's usually a few spread around the map. As you can see, I've highlighted it by pressing Shift and then my left mouse button. And that gives you a live reading of exactly where it is. There's a couple of other missions around it, but I'll be going for the gear crate. Inside the gear crates is stuff you use to build things. But there's always people guarding it, and the numbers are different. There's either one, I've never seen any more than 4, I think, so between 1 and 4 people. But let's get there and give that a crack.
Killing the game, about to catch a body. Past the heartbeat, Dookie on the Ducati. Timberland, Khaled, Scott Storch, Birdman. Goddamn, man, everybody got Bugattis. But I'ma keep a hella nighting.
Now, here's a handy hit if you're just starting out with this game. If you are at a gear crate and you only see one person, that doesn't always mean that there's only one person there. These AI are actually very clever, and they will split up from time to time, but generally, as a rule, as a group, they roam around together. But as I said, it's not set in stone. So my advice would be take a bit of cover, get low, and just keep looking around. Camouflage is a little bit broken, so even if you do end up in full ghillie and stuff, and they're in plain sight, you think they might not be able to see you, you cannot take that chance. A hard cover is always important. By the way, some rounds can shoot straight through trees and even through concrete. So be really careful about the decisions you make. Now that the gear crate is clear, you can go over and check it out. Now, you know, you won't always have a backpack with you, especially if you're just starting out. Lucky for me, there was a motorcycle that spawned very close to me, a little quad bike. And I was able to go and take a few things out of it, put it in the quad bike, and then next, for us, we're going to head off to a store, pretty much is what it is, and sell our loot and get ourselves ready to get a bit of property. Now keep in mind, I'm showing this video as a breakaway from just KOS games, just running around shooting people in the face. This is so much more than just a killing game. If you like to grind a little bit and you like to put a bit of effort and time and emotion into what you're doing, this game is probably for you, because you do get super pissed when you lose stuff that you can create really well and build something fun and interesting for you and your mates. Anyway, let's head up to the store now that I put some stuff in this bike.
Ollie, oxen free. I'm perusing down forth and they watching me. I do a headstand, the eagle lands on my seat. Well, hello, but baby, the kickstand ain't.
Now, this is a trading zone. It's very much a safe zone. Even if a mission or something pops up and they happen to be around the area, guns are inert here. It just doesn't matter. You can't use them. You can shoot them, but the bullets won't register on anything. And it's really only for getting rid of the stuff you want to sell and also buying things that you will need. As I said, we're going to build a base, so this is where I need to be. So we'll go through the list of stuff you can do here at the actual base. We'll start off with selling the things, and not only the vehicle you're riding, but the things inside the vehicle as well. You can also access money that you've already got locked away. I have done a few things, so I've got a couple of dollars squirreled. Now, these are represented as lockers here, but there's also ATMs in other servers, as all mods are different, but this is a very basic one. So all the money, or pop tabs as they're called, are stored. You can, like, as soon as you get money from selling stuff, you can either put them away, transfer them over, or get money out as you need it. But since we're going to buy an ownership flag, I'll need some coin. Then all you have to do is wander across, see old mate, and he'll give you a territory flag or a kit flag or something like that. They may be called different things, but here it comes as a kit that goes in your backpack. So once you purchase that, it gets you 15 meters square, or round in this case, and you are good to go. All you got to do is find yourself a nice bit of land. And of course, there's armory, equipment, and hardware. Hardware is, some building supplies, some tools and bits and pieces. Armory is exactly what you think it is, where you get your ammo, your scopes, all that kind of stuff, and they all rely on the pop tab system. Everything costs a different price. And equipment, where you get clothes, backpacks, ghillie suits. Now, you won't have access to everything when you first join the game, because you'll be a Bambi. You'll have no respect. You'll have no money. So when you get in, go and do a couple of gear crate missions or level 1 missions. Do not try and do a level 3 or 4 or even a 2 just to start off with, but you'll see why in the next series of video. But this is pretty much everything that's in the base. You can buy vehicles and stuff from here as well. You're better off just getting them for free from missions you do. Let's move on down to the new spot that I've picked.
It's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again?
Important side note. If you're going to build a base, here's 2 bits of advice. 1, do not build your base in an area where there's lots of missions popping off all the time. It's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. Actually, it's really shit. Secondly, they will not allow you to build within X amount of distance from a trader. So I've managed to smash mine right between a major town and a boat trader. I don't know how far away I am from each, maybe 600 or 700 meters, but that is literally perfect. I'm close to a town where you can spawn in, so if I get in trouble and die, I can go back to my base. As for building the base itself, what you got to do to get started is take your flag kit out of your backpack, smash it into the ground. First you got to name it and pick your flag, whatever it is. Mine was Australia because it's awesome. And then you're right, you got a 15-meter radius. Now I'm going to shoot up to my base, my first base, which is in a shit spot, grab a couple of the basic things I need, some wood floors and stuff. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to do some building. Now at my old base, although it was in a, well, it looked like a good spot, it was actually pretty shit as I mentioned, but I had a Ural there, a truck that I took for a mission and then made my own. I ripped apart some of the things I wanted for the new building and left a lot of stuff there for my other buddies in the server to come and grab and use for whatever they want, because I'm just making a very basic building. I then, hooked up my bike, went into the trading zone, brought a couple of tools that I needed, and headed back down the coast. Now building is as simple as it seems. You just select, so I selected my wood kit from my vest is where it was, and then I basically, all you have to do is just place it in the place you want it to do. As I said, physics is off, so you can stick this anywhere, and I just wanted a little beach house pretty much that protrudes over a hill. So it's really, really simple, and you do this with all the building pieces, so you can snap connect another piece of floor kit onto the end of that. There's wall kits with windows. You can do all this kind of stuff and build pretty much whatever you want to. You are restricted in the sense that there is only X amount of things you can build as you go. I've actually upgraded when I was up at the trading station and made my area from 15 meters to 30, so I made it twice as big. You can actually see the markers around there. Now this is a lot of fun, so if you guys have enjoyed it so far, the next video I'll basically catch you up with what I've done so far with the house, but also more importantly we'll start slipping into the really good action in the game, and we'll start doing some harder missions. But with harder missions comes much better rewards, as in bigger, tougher vehicles, much better guns, because I don't actually have a really good gun at the moment. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I will be making a series on it. Thank you very much to the boys from the OMG who very graciously let me use their server and annoy them with 1,000 different questions. If you got any questions, let me know. I will sort you out as quickly as is likely. I'm Charlie. Much love.